How is all, and welcome back to another video of Luck Be a Landlord. We're still playing the developer mod, which is, I'll throw it up on screen here. It's a mod that adds an item called the Exhausted Developer, which gives one coin for every hotfix the game has received since the last content patch, which as of this video is 34 hotfixes on this content patch. So still looking for that. It's a very rare item, so it's taken us a while, but no harm. We are on floor number 10 now. Had a pretty good run on floor 9 yesterday. And the big difference here is that a dud is added every 25 spins before rent payment 12. So you always have at least one dud. They take 33 spins to remove themselves. So for a brief period you will have 3, and then you'll have generally 1 to 2 after that. So let's jump in, let's see what we've got for today. As always, if you're enjoying the videos, please keep liking them. I'd really appreciate it. And we'll take an earn as our first symbol. Out of these, this is a tough one. I think maybe a dog. We might upgrade it to a wolf later on. Let's pick up a anchor, I think. They definitely need to do a buff for bounty hunter. I never pick it. Let's take a turtle. And we made the 25 red pound with 5 left over. So we're not doing fantastic at the moment. I'll take an early rabbit and Oswald the monkey, happy hour, or guillotine. Billionaires are uncommon. These are all pretty decent. Which will end up giving us more money? That's the question. Guillotine will probably end up being worth maybe a couple of hundred. I can't imagine more than 3 or 4. And I'm back. So really it's between happy hour and guillotine. As I was saying, I don't think you'll see more than 3 or 4 of these. So will happy hour be worth? I think happy hour is probably better. But really it's just based on personal choice there. And of course we immediately see monkey. I think it's probably still worth picking up a monkey. And here I'm going to take jellyfish. It's worth 2 and you can remove it easily. Here I'll take a removal capsule, I think. And I'll take a 3-sided dice. And we made the 50 rent payment with 18 left over, which isn't fantastic yet. Pufferfish is possibly the best. I'll take pufferfish. I'll take red pepper is pretty useless if you have duds. Pink pepper would be better later on, but at the moment, yeah, because we have 2 duds, red pepper is useless. I feel like maybe they should change this so it ignores duds, but I suppose it's pretty good maybe on the first level or something. Let's take pink pepper, will probably be worth. I feel we'll definitely skip more symbols than we add. Let's take a goldfish versus a sloth. Sloth is worth 2 per turn, so I'll take it. Let's take a void stone. I think will probably be better than the light bulb. The light bulb only works on the pearl at the moment. Okay, let's pick up the goldfish here. Then I think it's a bit late for coal. If we survive this run, it's going to need to be something better than coal. Like some kind of scalar diver would be fantastic. Let's pick up a second urn, I guess. And we don't have a great deck at the moment. We don't really have a direction either. But we made the 100 rent payment with 53 left over. 5-sided dice is okay. Time machine, if I'd picked up the coal, it'd be worth it. Cardboard box, I think. There's a lot of rubbish in this deck. So when we find a direction, we're going to have to start really clearing out stuff. Let's get rid of the sign first. Okay, cultist. Probably a bit late to go cultist, I think. Reroll 4. I'll just take a milk for the cats. And let's remove cherry. Let's take another pufferfish, at least it's worth 2. 30 per turn. We'll skip all of these. There's a second cultist, of course. Let's skip it. And we'll take another pufferfish. And we made the 150 rent payment with 81 left over, 225 due in 7 spins. This won't be a problem, we are getting about 30 per spin. Swapping device essence is really good. And coffee essence is quite good. I'll take a coconut for the monkey, and checkered flag is really good with slot. Probably worth taking just because I have 1 slot. So we want to use the swapping device essence on the monkey when it's next to the coconut. Let's skip these. I'll take a bubble for the fish next to it already. Let's this will give me an extra 15, probably not worth it. Let's take a bar of soap actually, since we have the fish, and let's swap the monkey and the coconut. 74 from that, that's pretty decent. I'll take another slot, it's worth 4, not too bad. How do we have so many symbols? Okay, let's get rid of the jellyfish and get rid of probably the dog, I'm thinking, or the fish, the flower. Okay, 36 on that turn. There is a dwarf, and we did take happy hour, and we have swapping device, so probably worth picking up the dwarf. Keeping an eye on this coconut half and the monkey. Take a void creature. Okay, no luck. Let's skip all of these. Okay, I'll take a buffing capsule. Where's my monkey and my coconut? Nope. And we made the 225 rent payment with 253 left over. So we have a lot of money at the moment. We have time in order to get a kind of scaling solution. So hopefully it shows up. Lucky cat is pretty good. That'll help. And let's remove turtle is worth, actually turtle is worth 2 at the moment because we have checkered flag. So anchor is worth about 1.7. This is worth this is only worth 1, so let's get rid of the pearl. Okay, just keeping an eye on the monkey and the coconut. Take another coconut for the monkey. Also need to keep an eye on the beer and the dwarf. Let's take a milk. Okay, let's swap the beer and dwarf. This gives us an extra, it should be 20 and it's actually 80, so it's an extra 60. Definitely worth it. Okay, I'll take a hooligan to clear out the 2 urns we have, and let's remove, at this stage, well, we have 2 faces, so it's probably the anchor. A Midas bomb is, like, I could swap the Midas bomb so it goes wherever I want, but I don't really want it. Guess I don't know if he forced to take that coal because I'm not seeing any other scaling options. At least we have a lot of money. We made the 300 rent payment with 336 left over. Let's take Dwarven Anvil Essence. That'll definitely help. Let's take Fish Tank Essence maybe. Or can we get Purple Pepper? Or Void Portal Essence will give us 20 Purple Pepper if 3 of the same are adjacent. That would be worth 50 because we have Pufferfish. I think that might be better actually. Let's take a Martini, is just worth 4, so it's probably worth taking, and Grave Robber to allow us to remove the hooligan. Although we already have the hooligan. You can pick up maybe some rubies. I'll take Cleaning Rag item because we already have a hooligan. 2 items to swap. I'll swap the monkey because he eats the coconut and he eats the coconut half. It's worth using a swap on that. Okay. Sapphire is worth 3. How are we doing on symbols? 22, of which we will remove 2. Eventually 3, so I will take the sapphire. Swap the monkey. They're doing pretty good. Let's skip these. Okay, don't need that. Don't need any of these. Where is my monkey? Hasn't rolled in. I'll take a big urn for the hooligan, and let's remove. Probably start working on get this dog out of there first, and then probably start working on the puffer fish. Let's use you. That'd be a third cultist if we decided to go cultist. Okay, we don't need anything here. Take a milk for the cats, I guess. Let's use you. And 375, we made that with 576 left over. Let's take another big urn. Quiver is really good. And let's start the time to get rid of this fish. Probably. Yeah, we'll get rid of the fish first. Means we can't take any bubbles, but that's alright. Okay, I'll take a reroll capsule. I'll take a white fruit. Okay, let's pick up a jellyfish. How are we doing? Over 21 symbols, so perhaps we shouldn't have picked up the jellyfish. Let's take, we didn't take billionaire. Let's just take another reroll capsule. We don't need to swap anything. Take another beer. Take an urn for the hooligan, and let's remove the jellyfish and a puffer fish to get us back down to 20 symbols. Okay, we don't need any of these. Let's skip. Okay, and we made the 450 rent payment with 510 left over. 575 due in 9 spins. Let's take maybe 5th ace essence. And this is worth 60, so I'll take it, it's worth the most. Witches could be good with spirits, of which we probably have a few of them. And let's take... Grave Robber would allow us to remove a hooligan, probably worth taking it. I was looking at small symbol bomb, I was like that might be worth it as well. Don't need to swap anything. I want to save my swap for maybe a wine or something. Let's re-roll. Take an amethyst. If we find any way of growing it, that's great. That can help us win. I'll give it a go. Treasure chest. We've no way of getting rid of it at the moment. But it is worth 2, I guess. Take that as well. Reroll here for medium capsule. Maybe we might get a key out of it. Don't need any of these. Don't want any of these either. Another coal. Sure. We will get our first diamond, so that's pretty good. This is definitely, because I have cardboard box, I'm definitely taking a lot more symbols than I would usually. Like the treasure chest and things, because I can keep the size of the deck down. Let's take a void creature. Okay, we'll skip this. Let's remove... Probably start working on these dice now, I think. Remove one of the die. Okay, I'll take a lucky capsule. Really good. And we made the 575 rent payment with 348 left over. 650 now due in 9 spins. Bartender is quite good. And looting glove is okay. Let's get rid of that other die. Okay, let's... A light bulb with the diamond and the sapphire is okay, I guess. Reroll here for, I was hoping for, I don't know, something. Keep all of these. Let's take an essence capsule. And a dame is really good. We have an amethyst, we have diamonds. Dame is fantastic. That helps out a lot. Okay, the bartender added something. I'll take a big urn. What did the bartender add? Chem plus 7. Fine. Skip this. There's another cultist. Just as a point of interest, let's start working on these puffer fish now. Yeah, I'll take another reroll capsule. Want to swap anything? I don't think so. 55 per turn. We made the 650 rent payment with 205 left over. 700 now due in 10 spins. We're getting about 55 per turn, so we should be fine. That's I think credit card essence could be fantastic for us, and nothing else here really we don't really want it. Cardboard box is good. Cardboard box essence and capsule machine essence. If we remember to use that on the right thing, that could be fantastic. Geologist is okay. Usually geologist is fairly easy to grow. Take the geologist. And doesn't really matter here. Yellow pepper should be worth 2 most turns. We don't want to swap any symbols. And we want to add... Is there anything here we really want? I mean, beer is okay, but seems like a bit of a waste. Essence capsule is okay. Lucky capsule. Reroll for maybe something better. A key might be the best choice. Or removal capsule. Let's just go with the key, I guess. We could swap this. This would be an extra 50. I think it's better off holding up. I'm kind of holding off for a wine for a big swap with the dwarf. Take a buffing capsule there. And of course the buffing capsule is going to work with the capsule machine. I can't switch it off. This always happens. Is there anything I want to get buffed? A massive amount? Is that worth anything? Maybe if I put the wine, if I put the diamond here, we get buffed by the dame. I don't know. Be better off moving the amethyst here. Get buffed many times. See what we get from this. 352 from the amethyst, so I guess I'm happy enough using the swapping device for that. Still annoyed that I forgot that I had the capsule machine essence. Always happens. That's the way it is. Take void creature. Let's take an urn, I guess. There's a wine for the dwarf. Take a bigger for the geologist. And at this stage we have the growth online, so pretty happy. Maybe taking bronze arrow with quiver is probably worth it. Take a big urn. Let's remove the pearl. Will go to the geologist. Let's just get rid of another pufferfish. And we made the 700 rent payment with 713 left over. 777 due in 10 spins. Reroll this for mine is pretty good. Just get more money from the geologist. And no, your rabbit is okay. We have a rabbit. Do a removal on the hooligan. We don't need him anymore. Let's we don't have any way of getting rid of the billionaire, so we'll re-roll this. Could take a milk, but probably not worth it. Let's take a light bulb for the amethyst. And let's start removing, probably at this stage, remove the monkey. Okay, let's pick up another urn. I forgot we have more removals. I will now get rid of the turtle and get rid of... What else do we want to get rid of? This is worth 3, this is worth 4 per turn. Or the 5-sided dice, I guess. Okay, jellyfish. Do we want a jellyfish? No, not really. Let's skip. 70 on that turn. We could add an oyster. I'm not a big fan of oysters and geologists because the oyster takes up kind of a useless spot. But you could. It's not a bad idea by any means. Let's add a buffing capsule. Let's add a light bulb for the amethyst and the diamonds. Skip this. Okay, and we made the 777 rent payment with 880 left over. So this was a really interesting run because we didn't have any scalers for very long, and they're usually, but we just survived on mostly on making a large amount of money from the swapping device essence. That definitely helped, and spirits were good, and then just taking decent symbols. Getting the cardboard box early enabled us to just keep progressively adding symbols without having to worry about having too many symbols. We could remove the bad ones and just add ones that were slightly better, so we could get like remove two symbols that give 2 coins and just add one that gives 3, kind of progressively make it better. This is why Cardboard Box is very, very strong, particularly for an uncommon. And other than that, just, yeah, solid run. We didn't manage to find the exhausted developer item, but that's alright. We'll get it eventually. And I'm going to leave it there for today, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed it. As always, if you did, don't forget to give us a like and let me know in the comments. I'd love to hear from you, and we will see you in the next one. Until then, take care of yourselves and cheers for now.